If you feel like you're stuck using meta weapons, otherwise you can't get kills, then watch this video. I'm going to explain how you guys can get kills using any gun in the game. Just go ahead and pause the video if you want to copy the gunsmith or the perks that I'm using in today's gameplay. So let's jump into it. Number 1, your minimap is meta, just like in this clip, because I can see that there's enemies on the opposite side of the bus on my minimap. I know I can throw down that thermite and jump through the bus, knowing that I'm going to be able to get some clean kills. Using your minimap effectively is the number 1 way to get more consistent kills against multiple enemies. You're going to want to use a perk set and kill streaks that aid and assist in the use of your minimap. You don't want to have to go into a room not knowing how many enemies you're having to fight or how many enemies are in the next room when you're going to have to reload. The number 1 tip would be constantly monitoring that minimap. Make sure it's placed in an ideal location on your screen, whether you're using a tablet or an iPad, so that you can quickly glance up at it without having to take your eyes off the enemies for too long. That's a simple one, but an important one. Now let's jump on to number 2. Corner jumping. This is a staple of COD since the old console days. But in this season of COD Mobile, it's more important than ever. With the fast killing guns, such as the Kurg 6 and Switchblade, if you're looking to use the gun you want to, you're going to need to learn to effectively corner jump. Corner jumping essentially is jumping around the corner while your gun is ADS'd, allowing you to get the shots on target before your enemy has aimed in. It doesn't matter if your aim's worse, because your shots will land before your enemy. This is paramount when the player you're going up against has a faster TTK than you. However, it's not ideal for every situation. It should be used in conjunction with what we talked about in number 1, using that minimap to know whether the next move should be ADS or hipfire. Number 3, gyro or thumb sleeves. If you're really looking at seriously being competitive inside of COD Mobile with all the sweats there are nowadays, you need to be playing either gyro or using thumb sleeves. Now, I play on phone and tablet. On phone, I predominantly use gyro. Using gyro allows you to hit those fast flicks from lots of different angles. It makes you feel like a PC player. If you haven't tried gyro, you need to use it. Hop into a match with bots, test out gyro. You will thank me later. If you're an iPad player, gyro can be a little bit trickier to learn just because you're holding a bigger device. So then I would recommend purchasing some thumb sleeves. Thumb sleeves are basically just a mouse pad for your thumb. There's plenty of YouTube videos if you want to go more in depth. But thumb sleeves are going to seriously improve your aim and accuracy. Now, the final tip I have for you guys today is going to sound pretty obvious. But once you learn to play and enhance this skill, you realize how cracked you can become. We're going to talk about using effective cover and map knowledge. Take the time to understand the maps you're playing on. There's a lot of maps in rotation on ranked now, and that's a lot of knowledge you can be using to win fights over your enemies. Even if it means dying 200 times in a row to some sweaty player that makes you want to throw your phone across the room, you need to learn the spots in that map that are going to help you get kills. Even jump into regular lobbies so you're not losing those hard-earned ranked points. Always be moving to cover in a gunfight. Especially in a 1v3 or 1v2 situation, you never want to be jumping or sliding into an open area. You're basically just inviting yourself to be shot. You should always be sliding or jumping towards cover or concealment from your enemy, meaning it gives you time to reload or heal. Actively think about this while you're playing. As you take a gunfight, see where you can slide or jump to get back into cover. So many maps have cars, shipping containers, and other obstacles that can be used to finesse your players that you're versing with a little practice. These unedited clips here show the amount of times you need to die before you master a certain map. So don't be discouraged by dying. Which leads me into my final tip. Every game isn't going to be a nuke. Remember, you're going to suck before you become great. So get on that grind every day. Keep trying. Use these tips. Cheers so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like And I'd appreciate it if you dropped a comment as well with other tips and tricks that the mobile community can be used to become cracked at ranked. Thanks again, and I'll see you legends in another mobile gaming video.